Hi, this is Mitch Slater, a 25-year financial advisor with UBS and a member of the Westfield, New Jersey Board of Education.
And I am Rachel G. Fox, actress, trader, and editor-in-chief of Fox on Stocks.
So one of the real interesting things about investing is the psychology, all right? In every family, there's spenders, there's savers, all right? And I've seen this for years and years and working with all types of folks, and it's always interesting. There's very, very wealthy folks that never spend money and very wealthy folks that enjoy their money. Everybody's different, okay? So let's talk about your family. You have a sister?
Yes.
Right, how old's your sister?
She's 18.
She's 18. So did you learn anything from her? Is there anything from the spending, saving that you see at home, either with her or with your parents, that has got you thinking about, your own money?
My parents are both really excellent at balancing, the amount that they, enjoy the money and the amount that they really save, and are very smart and conservative. We try not to, waste money on stupid things like missing a credit card payment and then interest. We're really smart, with that kind of thing, because there's so much fat you can trim out of, the amount of money that you spend. And, we put that towards fun things like great vacations. We love family travel together and shopping experiences, all of that. My parents are really good. My mom is really, she's really the tight one when it comes to saving. She keeps all of our ducks in a row. I mean, my sister and I are honestly the spenders. We just love,
Well, that's kind of age appropriate.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's
exactly.
kind of normal.
Right,
So.
I'm with all of this, I'm learning how to,
Right.
of course,
and that's the key.
save
You're learning something
Yeah,
here, and
100%.
your
my
mom is
sister,
modeling some really great behavior that
Yeah.
might not click in today, but clicks in, as you start saving. So you're done with high school, college possibility.
Oh, definitely.
Kind of
At some
expensive.
point. Yes.
Okay.
Student loans. Kids are, my sister, I don't know actually what she does, but kids all across the country take out student loans, and then they have to pay them back, and they're stuck in that debt pool.
And let's talk about debt, because debt is so critical. I mean, whether it's the credit card debt or whether it's the debt from saving for college, you have people coming out of college that have $50,000, $70,000, $100,000 or more in student loans, and then on top of that, they'll have $10,000 or $15,000 in credit card debt.
And that's the fat that I'm saying. You trim that out. Be really smart and learn.
Right, and that's something that I think is so critical to teach people about and work with.
Definitely.
And so with your friends, you probably, because you're working in Hollywood and you're working with people of different ages, has any of the actors and actresses that you've worked with, have you had some financial chats with them on what they're doing with their money or what they've learned? Because let's face it, Hollywood, just like the stock market, can be up and down, and things change. And Rachel's a rock star too, so she's heading into another really cool world. But any conversations that you've had that might have helped you?
Actually, believe it or not, a lot of different actors that I've worked with that I've talked to about finance, and that I've said I have a website, Fox on Stocks, and I trade. They're like, teach me how to do it. I don't understand it at all. So many of them don't understand how understand these terms and how to manage money. They just give it to someone, and they just say, here, take my stuff. But then they see me and I'm telling them, hey, I know how to do this, and they think it's really cool. They want to learn more about it.
And that's great. Because probably they're not, some of them have agents. Everyone handles their money differently, but they're not maybe as laser focused as you are.
Sure.
And that's what's so cool, is that you're spending this time and you're caring about that.
And I mean, even if, like, I was talking to Mr. Anthony Michael Hall, who played my dad in a film I just shot, and he was...
Anthony Michael Hall played her dad. Do I feel old? Anyway, go on.
He's wonderful.
Yeah.
He was telling me, he wouldn't want to actually necessarily, do it himself and do the trading, but he just wants to know.
Right.
He wants to know when he's handing people his money to put in different places. What is a mutual fund versus an ETF? He wants to know what they're doing with it.
And that's so critical, is that people should take ownership. It's your money.
Really?
I mean, it's nice to to just throw it out there, but it's your money ultimately, and you want to have the knowledge of what's going on. And so what would you say really your message is to the young people, and realized, oh my God, this is amazing,
This is hot.
and it was hot, and it continued, and it's sometimes it's that simple.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a lot of trends. So I guess I would throw it to you now and say, okay, so forget the day trading part and the technical part. So what are trends that you think teens can attach themselves to that they might want to think about in their own investments?
Well, if you look at things that are surrounded